The Bear's Sleep Time, a night adventure. Once upon a time, deep in a lush green forest, there lived a cute family of bears. The bears' names were Blue, Pink, and Yellow. Every evening, as the sun set, their mother would prepare dinner for them and then read them a wonderful story. But one night, when the story ended, the bears' eyes were still wide open. "Mom, we're having so much fun we don't want to sleep," said Blue excitedly. "We want to play a little longer." "Yes, please. We want more adventures," added Pink, with a smile. Their mother replied, "All right, but you can only play a little before it's really bedtime. Let's imagine while looking at the stars in the sky." Upon hearing their mother's suggestion, the bears quickly ran outside. They sat in a soft grassy clearing in the middle of the forest. The sky was filled with shining stars, and each one seemed to tell a story. "Look over there. That big star represents a treasure ship," said Blue, pointing at one of the stars. "If we can board that ship, we can travel through the sky," replied Yellow. As they both excitedly gazed at the sky, Pink suddenly asked seriously, "But how can we get there? How do we reach the sky?" Just then, they heard a voice coming from the depths of the forest. The voice belonged to an old owl. "Hello, little bears. Why do you look so sad?" asked the owl. The bears explained their plans to the owl. The owl said, "If you come with me, we can fly to the sky on a cloud of dust. But first, you must solve a few courage-challenging puzzles." The bears eagerly agreed. The owl then asked, "My first riddle is, when is the sky the brightest?" "At night." They all answered in unison, "Correct." "Second question, in which phases can the moon be seen?" asked the owl. "Waxing, full moon," replied Pink. Happy to hear their answers, the owl said, "Wonderful. Now follow me, and I will open the door to the stars." The bears followed the owl into the deeper woods. When they reached the highest point of the forest, they came across a hill. The owl pointed to a flower that contained a courage potion at the top of the hill. "Once you find this flower, you will be able to journey to the sky," he said. The bears began to search for the flower. "Look! I found it!" Blue exclaimed, pulling out a beautiful flower from the base of a tall tree. In the center of the flower was a stone that sparkled like a jewel. They took the stone to the owl. "Now, when you hang this flower in the night sky, the heavens will be filled with stars. It will take us to the kingdom of the stars," the owl excitedly said. The bears took the flower and followed the owl's suggestion. They stepped outside and lifted it towards the sky. Suddenly, the sky began to radiate 1,000 colorful lights, becoming even more beautiful. Suddenly, a large starship appeared among the lights. The starship was signaling them with its shining lights. As the bears quickly jumped onto the ship, the owl said, "Welcome to the Star Kingdom, little bears. Here, dreams come true." The starship embarked on a grand journey through the sky. As they flew over mirror-like seas, they thought about their home beneath the forest, their mother's voice, and their cute friends. But now, they would gain new friends here in the Sky Kingdom. With shining eyes, the bears began to explore the flower gardens in the sky, the marvelous animals, and the dancing stars. Each one wanted to stay here and have more adventures. Yet, their hearts were filled with the warmth of their mother's stories. After some time, the owl said, "But now the time for the stars is running out. Bedtime is approaching. It's time to slowly return home." After he said this, the bears' ship began to gradually head back. Though their eyes were sparkling, the bears felt happy and content as it was time to go home. The owl brought them back to the top of the hill. "Remember, there will always be a star shining in your sky, and your adventures will continue," said the owl as he bid them farewell. When the bears returned to their mother, they joyfully exclaimed, "Mom, we had an adventure in the sky." Their mother smiled and said, "But now it's bedtime, and you can dream." As the bears prepared to snuggle up and sleep soundly, they dreamed beautiful dreams inspired by the sparkle of the stars in the sky and the songs of the owl. Enveloped in the excitement of setting sail on new adventures, they drifted into a magical night filled with wonder.